Conrad. How are you, bud? Good.
Humans weren't meant to learn one way.
Good morning, Annabelle.
We knew that in the dynamics of a traditional school setting, children were only expected to learn one way, and sometimes that wasn't the best way for how they learned.
Even the children who were succeeding in traditional methods weren't really reaching their best version of themselves.
We wanted to create a school for all types of learners and all types of children. We begin our day with lots of movement, where most schools bring children in and put them down on their bottoms. We bring them in and put them on their feet. Individualizing for different children is really probably the hardest way there is to teach. There is no one way for all kids, but instead it's whatever way is best for every child.
I love watching these kids doing the same problem and going at it from completely different directions.
I looked at the problem before I did it. I knew that this was going to make another 100, so I put a 400. I did it a little differently. I added 6 and 9, carried 1, and then I got my answer.
From that exposure to different kinds of ways to approach a problem, as they grow up, they take that with them and they are able to understand every situation is a learning opportunity. And that translates so beautifully into life.
Keystone has allowed me to be what I believe a better parent than what I was before, because it has opened my eyes to how each of my 3 children learn. They've taught us how to continue teaching them even once they step out of the door here.
I love how it just fosters that lifelong yearning for learning, that you can always learn something new no matter where you are in your education or your career or anything like that.
I'd say Keystone is a place where kids can learn to love learning, and they can really grow both as a person and intellectually. It set me up to be very successful, like further on in my academic career, because I was so excited to learn.
One of the things that we really love doing is helping these kids get ready to navigate middle school.
Keystone really helps preparing for middle school because it's definitely a big change. I had people telling me that I was very unprepared, but then I ended up getting all A's.
Our job is to prepare them for both life and for middle school. So we spend all of those years, and then they can step into a middle school environment, and they're emotionally strong, they're socially responsible, and they're also academically prepared.
One of the things we get accused of is just, it looks like all the kids are just playing. And we say, yeah, they are, in the middle of that play. That's where problems are solved. And the balance is the key.
We offer big choices for kids. We have the COG. You have Kyle teaching in there now. He's doing a great job of working on gross motor, fine motor, things that children need.
It's actually getting out there and learning through doing. Learn about animals in the pasture.
Pasture, we learned pretty much how to care. It was another way of learning how to love.
From the get-go, they learn how to give back. The animals count on them for food. The garden counts. If we're going to have a yield, we've got to take care of it. They learn from the beginning that they're a valuable citizen here.
It's really cool for me because I have gotten to experience it as a student, and now as a teacher. I want to help them find out what they want and need to do, and that, of course, that helps the community because they become better people.
When you're talking about like Grant as a model and a mentor for these children, he's incredibly kind. When people come visit our school, they say to us, I've never seen children be so kind to each other. They're so inclusive.
Keystone taught me just be a friend to all, I'd say, and just get along with everyone.
I did not like school as much as my 3 love it. They constantly are learning, they're constantly around love. I think it's the best possible learning environment ever. They're raising the children for tomorrow for a better place.
Keystone is like my family. Favorite part of Keystone is how happy everybody is. What they mean about Keystone's gonna go with you, it's not just gonna go with you when you're gonna see it all the time. You're gonna see it someplace better in your heart.
Because we're so different, it costs more.
It's a huge sacrifice for every single family to send their child here. They've decided that they wanted something different and something better for their children.
A lot of them typically would not be at a private school. They'd be in public school. And we couldn't do it without the help from the community.
For us to come to Keystone, scholarships are definitely a very important part of keeping that alive.
What a great gift that people from around our community fund these children so that as they grow up, they can offer something back to the community.
Their support is truly impacting the future of this culture and this community.